Welcome! This video is on multiplying polynomials using the box method. To use the box method in this example, we're going to need a box. To determine the size of the box, we look at how many terms are in each polynomial. So this first one is a binomial, so he has 2, and the second polynomial is also a binomial, so that's 2 terms. That means my box is a 2 by 2. On the top of the box, put one of your polynomials, a and a positive 7. And then on the left side, put your other polynomial, a and positive 4. Now fill in your box by multiplying the rows and the columns together. A times a is a squared. 7 times a, 7a. A times 4 is 4a. 7 times 4 is 28. Once you fill in your box, take these terms on the inside and write them as one polynomial. A squared plus 7a plus 4a plus 28. Now look in your polynomial and combine like terms. 7a and 4a. A squared, 7 plus 4 is 11a plus 28. That's how you would use the box method on this example. Let's do another one. Again, I have a binomial times a binomial, so I'm going to need a 2 by 2 box. When you're drawing your boxes, make sure you draw them big enough so you can see what you write inside of them. Write one polynomial on the top, x and positive 2, and the other one on the side, 3x and negative 4. It doesn't matter which one's on top and which one's on the side, you can pick. Now do your multiplication. X times 3x is 3x squared. 2 times 3x is 6x, and x times negative 4, negative 4x, and 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Take your terms, write them out as one polynomial. 3x squared plus 6x minus 4x minus 8. And now simplify by combining like terms. My like terms would be 6x and negative 4x. So 3x squared, 6 minus 4 is plus 2x, and then minus 8. Okay, I think it's time for you to try one on your own. Draw out your box, fill in the sides and the top, and then fill in the middle and simplify. Go ahead, hit pause and try it now. Alright, so let me draw my box in. 2 by 2, binomial times binomial, 2y, negative 5, 3y, and a positive 7. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. 6y squared, negative 15y, 14y, and negative 35. Next step is write them out as one polynomial. 6y squared minus 15y plus 14y minus 35. And finally simplify by combining like terms. 6y squared, negative 15 plus 14 is minus 1, so negative y, and then minus 35. How'd you do? Did you do okay? Okay, here's a trickier one. Here I have a binomial, and it's squared as a whole. Let's think about this for a minute. If I have x squared, that's the same as saying x times x. You take it and multiply it by itself. This is the same as saying 2k minus 5 times 2k minus 5. The nice thing about the box method is when you draw out your box, you're naturally going to be looking for that second polynomial. For most students, as they fill out the top and the side, it'll click and they'll remember, oh yeah, I need to take and multiply by itself. Now go ahead and fill it in. 2k times 2k is 4k squared. Negative 5 times 2k is negative 10k. 2k times negative 5 is negative 10k. Negative 5 times negative 5 is a positive 25. Take the terms inside the box, write them as one polynomial. 4k squared minus 10k minus 10k plus 25. And finally, simplify by combining your like terms. 4k squared minus 20k plus 25. I hope this is going well for you. We have one more example. This one's different. This one has a trinomial, 4x squared plus x minus 6, multiplied by a binomial, 2x minus 3. A trinomial has 3 terms, so I'm going to need 3 boxes, and a binomial has 2 terms, so 2 boxes. So I'm going to draw my box in like this. You can also draw your box vertically, that's fine too. So if you have something that looks like this, that would work as well. Just make sure you put the trinomial on the side with 3 boxes. Now fill in the sides and top. This side has 3 boxes across, so I'm going to put my trinomial along the top here. And then the side has 2, so that's where my binomial is going to go. Now do the same process. Fill in the middle by multiplying the rows and the columns. So 4x squared times 2x is 8x cubed. X times 2x is 2x squared. Negative 6 times 2x is negative 12x. And in the bottom row, 4x squared times negative 3 is negative 12x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. And negative 6 times negative 3 is a positive 18. As before, write your terms out as one polynomial. 8x cubed plus 2x squared minus 12x minus 12x squared minus 3x plus 18. Look for your like terms. Here I have x squared and another x squared and a negative 12x and a negative 3x. Simplify. 8x cubed 2x squared minus 12x squared is minus 10x squared. Negative 12 minus 3, negative 15x, and then plus 18. And that's how you can use the box for a binomial multiplied by a trinomial. Here's the final words. Remember, always draw your box. And you need 2 polynomials on the sides. Then you fill in the box by multiplying the rows and the columns.